Next time on Antiques Roadshow, this is Betty. Betty loves this cabinet on stand. Find out if the love lasts next time on Antiques Roadshow from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Monday night at 7 on Arizona PBS.
Next time on Finding Your Roots, they are among the funniest men in show business. Jimmy Kimmel.
What a face that is. It's more Muppet than human.
Bill Hader.
That's crazy. You look like my dad.
And Norman Lear.
Astounded.
How far back did their families go?
You're looking at your 40th great-grandfather.
On the next Finding Your Roots.
Tuesday night at 7 on Arizona PBS.
In the coal mines of West Virginia, the desire for dignity ran deep.
Small people going up against very big forces for a better nation.
The Mine Wars, one American experience.
Tuesday night on Arizona PBS. Support for aid comes from viewers like you and from
Whitfield Nursery, proud to support Arizona PBS, a Valley tradition since 1946. Over 200 acres of Arizona-grown trees, citrus, and palms. Complete custom design and installation. And Whitfield Nursery still does the digging. WhitfieldNursery.com.
The Art of Motion. Direct from the Windy City, Hubbard Street Dance Chicago performs its cutting-edge choreography. February 5th and 6th at Scottsdale Center for the Performing Arts. Tickets at scottsdaleperformingarts.org.
Today on Cook's Country, Bridget uncovers the secrets to the ultimate barbecue bird ends. Then, Ann reveals his favorite grill spatulas. Next, Jack challenges Chris to a tasting of lemonade. And finally, Junior shows Chris how to make smoky potato salad. That's all right here on Cook's Country. Funding for this program has been provided by the following.
Blue Apron offers farm-fresh ingredients and step-by-step recipes, so you can make a home-cooked meal any night of the week. Learn more at blueapron.com/cook.
TCS, manufacturers of professionally styled indoor and outdoor kitchen equipment. At TCS, our mission is design that delivers construction to last a lifetime and performance that is consistent. TCS, proud partners of America's Test Kitchen. And by avocados from Mexico. Looking to speed up the ripening of your avocado? Place it inside of a paper bag with a banana. Check the avocado daily until it's ready to eat. Avocados from Mexico. Avocados from Mexico. Chef's Catalog, offering kitchen products for home chefs and cooking enthusiasts. ChefsCatalog.com. Make some memories. California figs from Valley Fig Growers.
You know, a lot of people might say that barbecue really originated in Kansas City. Of course, if you're from Texas or North Carolina, you might disagree. But around the turn of the century, early 1900s, there were a lot of clubs and dance halls there, a lot of jazz as well, and a lot of barbecue. A lot of speakeasies, for example, would have barbecue joints out front, and a lot of times barbecue joints would invite musicians in. If they played for free, they would get well fed. So there were two places in Kansas City that were really essential to the growth of barbecue. One was Old Kentucky Barbecue, and that place was founded early on and was eventually bought by the Gates family. It's called Gates Barbecue today. You can still go there. The other one was founded by a guy called Henry Perry in 1907. Now, one of the guys who worked with him was a guy called Charlie Bryant. He split off formed his own place, Charlie Bryant's, and when he died in the 1940s, his brother Arthur took over, and of course today there's still Arthur Bryant's, which is extremely popular and also well known. Now, one thing Arthur Bryant's did was to popularize the notion of burnt ends. In fact, in 1972, a writer called Albert Schultz wrote a piece about the burnt ends at Arthur Bryant's, extolling their virtues. And a few years later, I went down to Kansas City, and I got in the taxi, went in, invited the taxi driver along for lunch, and I tasted them, and they were great. So let's go into the test kitchen here at Cook's Country with Bridget and figure out how to make a great version of barbecue burnt ends. So here's the problem. You own a barbecue pit, and everybody who comes in wants burnt ends. But you know, traditionally, burnt ends were just the ends of the point cut. There's a point cut and a flat cut in a brisket. The point cut has more fat, and the ends got very crispy, almost like cracklings. So the problem is, what do you do? And the answer to that problem is you take the entire brisket, or maybe one of the cuts, and turn the whole thing, right, into burnt ends. So Bridget is here, our resident magician, to take a flat cut brisket, because that's the one you can find, and turn the entire thing into burnt ends.
That's exactly right. Yes, we do have a flat cut brisket. Now you want to look for one that has a substantial fat cap, because that's pretty much all of the fat that you're going to find in this cut. Now we're not going to trim this fat cap except right here. It's just really, really large there. I'm going to take my knife and just simply take some of that away, not all of it, and because we want this to baste the meat as it sits on the grill. Now this is pretty lean, so we need to find a way to protect it on the grill, help it keep its moisture. We're going to do that with a brine. In this container I have 4 quarts of water. I'm going to dissolve 2 cups of kosher salt and a half cup of granulated sugar right in there. Now the sugar is going to help to flavor the meat just like the salt, but it's also going to start to promote and help to build more of a crust, more of that burnt ends on our brisket.
Okay.
All right, there we go. And now let's get back to the brisket. Now if I flip this over, we can get a good look at the grain. We're going to slice this into 1.5 inch strips.
Okay.
We're going to go with the grain this time because eventually when we go